Hamilton Harbour is formerly known as Burlington Bay and is located on the western tip of Lake Ontario. Hamilton Harbour is bounded by Burlington on the northwest side, Hamilton on the south side, and on the east side, Hamilton Beach. Hamilton Harbour is joined to Cootes Paradise by the Desjardins Canal. Hamilton Harbour is also known as the Harbour or the Bay. It is separated from Lake Ontario by a sandbar with a channel cut in the middle for ships to enter. Another early name for the bay was Macassa and was given that name by Aboriginals. Macassa means beautiful waters. Hamilton Harbour used to be a regular swimming spot, but by the 1950s, Hamilton deemed the harbour unfit and shut down all beaches. By the mid-1900s, Hamilton Harbour was known as a centre for trade, commercial, and industrial growth. Urbanization and industrial expansions on Hamilton's waterfront destroyed the natural habitat. In the early 1900s, ice harvesters would cut out ice blocks from Hamilton Harbour using large saws. Horses would then bring the ice blocks to the shore. They then were stored in warehouses along the end of Bay Street. These warehouses were actually called ice houses, and the stored ice that was harvested in the winter months would stay there until the summer, when the ice was needed for cooling and refrigeration. In the early 1900s, a major transformation on the West Harbour began, with a focus on the natural, ecological experience of the harbour. Points of interest along the shores of Hamilton Harbour are as follows. There's a large section of industrial sectors consuming the Hamilton side of the harbour between the QEW and Victoria Avenue. There's the HMCS Haida, Pier 8, the Hamilton Harbour Queen, Williams Coffee Pub, the Waterfront Trail, the Waterfront Trolley Ride, Pier 4, Bayfront Park, Princess Point, the Desjardins Canal, Valley Inn, and in Burlington, LaSalle Park. There's also a Hamilton Police Marine Unit on Discovery Drive, and Hutch's Fish and Chips Restaurant at Bayfront Park. Bayfront Park is about 40 acres of land and is in the west end of the Hamilton Harbour near Bay Street North. The park has several events, summer festivals, and concerts. It's got a protected sandy beach and a trail that circles the park. It has a public boat launch, fishing, parking, a pedestrian trail for hiking, skating, walking, or jogging. A trail connects this park to Pier 4 Park. Pier 4 Park is a waterfront park with a tugboat play structure, a boardwalk with a pavilion and benches, washrooms, a grassy area, a spray pad, parking, picnic tables and benches, and a trail providing access to Bayfront Park. There is the HMCS Haida, which is a tribal class destroyer. This destroyer served in the Royal Canadian Navy from 1943 to 1963. She participated in World War II and the Korean War. She was named for the Haida people. Haida is the last surviving warship of the 27 vessels of the Royal Canadian Navy, the Royal Navy, and the Royal Australian Navy between the years of 1937 and 1945. Haida sank more ships than any other Canadian warship. It has now been designated a National Historical Site in 1984. The Haida is now a war museum in Hamilton, Ontario, and has been designated as the ceremonial flagship of the Royal Canadian Navy. There is also the Hamilton Waterfront Trust, which has many attractions. Some of them consist of the Hamilton Waterfront Trolley, that is a 37-passenger trackless trolley that travels along the waterfront trail. It travels along the 12 kilometers of trail that are along the shorelines of the west portion of the Hamilton Harbour. Narrated commentary is provided by the conductor of the areas and many attractions along the route. There's also the Hamilton Boat Tour, which is a 12-passenger tour boat It offers a 50-minute tour of Hamilton Harbour. The captain of the boat provides a historical commentary of stories of the history of the harbour. There is Williams Fresh Cafe, where you can enjoy some time with friends and family at Williams all year round. And during the summer months, the Waterfront Grill and the Waterfront Scoops Ice Cream Parlor are open. There's also skate rentals, bike rentals, and event room rentals. It's also host to several events, including fishing derbies, music, and a festival of lights. There's also the Harbour Queen. Since 1956, the Harbour Queen has navigated the waters of Great Slave Lake, Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, and the North Atlantic Ocean in Newfoundland. It was originally named the Johnny B for over 50 years. In 2004, the ship made Hamilton its new home. Prior to Hamilton, it was in operation in Port Dover, Ontario. It was operated under the Hamilton Waterfront Trust from May of 2005 to September of 2014. Today it operates as the Hamilton Harbour Queen Cruises. It is a dinner, dance, sightseeing, and a special event cruise ship. Thank you for coming back to watch another video of mine. Don't forget to hit share, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Have a great day.